stream should be started. What the? Wait. Oh, for Christ! I thought. Sorry about that, viewers. Hello, Silent Service here, back for another video. I do apologise for the brief Duran you heard there. Yeah. Live streamed again, and I set the stream off a bit too early. That's kind of why you might have just have heard a few chants of Wild Boys. But first battle here, Columbo, Drake, and Spyro, which Spyro, in terms of the actions it has done so far, is got the reference to the King of the Mediterranean. Well, actually, it hasn't been against any French vessels yet, so we can't say that for certain, but as of right now, she, to our knowledge, has the title of the King of the Mediterranean. Well, Queen, I mean, of the Mediterranean. No, as we have another battleship on the way that's too powerful to be called a she. That is now giving King of the Mediterranean Bismarck vibes. Yeah, I don't want to have said Bismarck vibes with that ship. Because if I do, then all it's going to do before it's sunk is sink an outdated battlecruiser. It pains me as a British person to say that Hood's was outdated, but yeah, before the refit that she should have got, she was pretty much outdated and really needed that refit to have her life Oh, for already, UAD. No, Steam, I do not want that client update yet. But yeah, UAD is already causing problems. I might as well put interim music on and get myself copyright claimed. I'm sure the system wouldn't mind me playing the Wild Boys and giving Duran more money. Well, actually, I don't even receive money in the first place, so well, probably not. Excuse me. Right. UAD is now going to be a pain, isn't it? I'm not happy with UAD right now. Viewers on YouTube, you can look through the bar at the bottom that brings you to a different part of the video to end these loading screens. And for YouTube viewers who have just realised that they could have done that and call themselves idiots, you're not the only ones who have done that, who have forgotten about that beforehand, so don't worry. Okay. And to if we have any Twitch viewers, I apologise for this mess. Like the starting of the episode with some Duran unintentionally, and then right, seeing as going into that battle will crash the game, we have an understandable reason to do this. As we don't want the game crashed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's a victory. Drake, none of the capital ships are sunk. We lost a few mozzarellas, but honestly, they're the mozzarellas. They're acceptable losses. Vatican is doing a convoy defense, so I will go into this battle, well, see if I can at least, and then force those bastard Austro-Hungarians to retreat. And that is SMS Blue Her capsizing there. Which, if I remember correctly, Blue Her is a cursed name in shipping. Not just the German Navy. Okay. Vatican. Vatican here has more guns than the Raviolis do, so it's at least something for the class. All the transports go under the convoy leadership of this transport vessel here. And we don't have any armed merchants here, so our best hope of protecting the merchants is Vatican and Vatican alone. And if not Vatican, then there is no one to help the convoy. Oh, they spotted Vatican first. Typical. ~12 as I'm watching the late show in my flat all alone. How I hate to spend the evening on my own. Autumn winds blowing outside the window as I look across the room, and it makes me so depressed to see the gloom. There's not a soul out there, no one to hear my prayer. Give me a man after midnight. Well, somebody help me chase these shadows away. Give me a man after midnight. Take me to the darkness till the break of the day. Oh god, turn, Vatican, turn. We actually got hit. We actually hit some of our torpedoes. Good on us. Yeah, we don't have any sort of secondary guns on board, so nothing I can do will help. Like, the only thing I got against these enemies are my 6-inch guns. Go for the destroyer there, because it's out of its smoke screen. Back to the comet, actually, because that's more our cruise speed of 24 knots. Actually, our cruise speed is more at speed. That took out 2 compartments. What sacrifices did I make to Vatican? This is problematic here. They're actually getting hits on us now, and Vatican is, it's not an armor weakness like the raviolis. I have noted a massive design flaw in the, Vatican. No! No! I'm gonna lose the Vatican! I'm gonna lose the Vatican. Yeah, I'm more than likely gonna lose Vatican right at this point. Unless I get a few very lucky hits on them, I'm gonna lose Vatican. Yeah, I lost Vatican. We lost Vatican, but we saved the transports. So, although I'm annoyed that we lost the light cruiser, for me, I much prefer the fact that the transports have got away than them getting caught up in the crossfire and being sunk as well. Yeah, the convoy got away, but Vatican didn't. And the convoy rescue ship, be it that it was a hospital ship, so it was all marked and everything, couldn't be sunk, and so came around and rescued the crew. Well, under rules of war, couldn't be sunk, and Austria-Hungary follows the rules of wars. The only nation that I'm going to say doesn't follow the rules of war that we will encounter as enemies is Japan. For historical reasons. Yep. I think I know what the fatal flaw of Vatican is. How far back the citadel is. That's Vatican's fatal flaw. Better paravanes. Well done us on research. Austria-Hungary got the Mark 4 2-inch gun. I probably want to go back to researching on small guns. That's a probably. Not a definite, but... well, I could use that research that I've just completed on armor forging to go to small guns, the research priority. Oh, Britain and America just had a massive clash. A lot of our fleet is under repair of some sort. And our GDP has gone down. Or our expenses have gone up. I should have agreed to Austria-Hungary's request of a peace treaty. I will agree to your want/need of a peace treaty. Yeah, my transports are taking a massive hit. Research budget down to 52. Research off armor forging. 16,000 ton heavy cruisers. That goes to small guns instead. And a task force battle is going to be the final engagement, which I'm going to use this as the chance for Aragon and Ebenezer Scrooge to restore my faith in the Aragon class. As for those of you unfamiliar with the only one battle the Aragons got into, which was Ebenezer Scrooge herself, it didn't go so well for the Ebenezer. Well, It went well for her in terms of she didn't get damaged, but it went horrible for her in terms of she never got any hits. Hey Dad, hey Scarlett. Right, that's that loading screen completed. Showing up some of the Fletchers, which are my favourite destroyer class. Aragon and Ebenezer Scrooge. The San Antonio, which is the third of the new pizza class. RT2, which I'm surprised still only has a trained crew by this point, and the destroyer here, because we've actually taken too much losses with our destroyers, I'm going to pull away from the fight. What the hell? To the north. Yeah, to the north, so you should be moving to the north. Should be moving to the north. Battleships should be moving to the north. Why are you turning back? Right. Ebenezer, Scrooge and Aragon are going to move in there. The Antonio is still going to go at maximum speed. I need faster battleships. Like, "24 knots is just too slow." I think the Aragons are going to be in for a massive refit, which is going to remove Q turret and add in another funnel and more speed to the ship. The Antonio here isn't going to be in need of a refit to add more speed, because she goes at an acceptable speed. Yep, you go for the destroyers. Guys are all going for the Austro-Hungarian battleship, which scored no hits on with any of those two. And the San Antonio has done a overpenning 12-inch hit. And a partial pen and a blocked. Shift alt there, your 3-inch guns go there. I have done a normal problem with me, and it might have lead to this guy gets torpedoed. Oh, it already has. Was that some sort of magnetic fuse or something? Because it was, then it was a horrible one. I preferably don't want to expose my side to these torpedo-equipped ships. Scrooge and Aragon has actually got a hit. Scrooge, on the other hand, though, no luck. I think I know what I'm going to do as my next sort of ship thing for light cruisers. If we don't have the modern cruiser, oh no, please be duds, please be duds. Damn it, damn it. Slow down, forward 2 knots. Viewers? No. That was one of my favourite ships too. Barai, or RT2, has is going down. She's going down. If I had taken the first offer of a peace treaty, then it would have only been the Tails that was a major loss. But I didn't, and we had to have now have lost 2 light cruisers for major losses. Just thinking it could be worse. Could have been another one of the battle cruisers. Or a battleship. So. Oh, the Scrooge has actually got hits now. Oh no. I was so focused on the other ships that I didn't even see that. But yeah, Barai's engines have finally stopped. And the crew that were already below decks had been brought up. I should say the surviving crew that were already below decks being brought up. The ship, for a warship with the damage it has taken, took an admirably long time to sink. Leaving it that the majority of the surviving crew were able to get off the ship. And I'm just going to say as well that any crew that are not recovered, I'm going to say were allowed to be retired from the Navy because of them getting into a ship sinking. Yeah. I am going to build what is essentially going to be our last non-modern light cruisers. Which they are going to be an adaptation of the current Ravioli design. As we have taken a massive loss of light cruisers now. I think it's a massive loss anyway. No, compared to our original numbers. Yeah, with how quick this has actually gone, we had sunk all the ships we could before the battle timer can say we can leave battle. Albert. All ships are disengaging. A victory, but at what cost? Well, the cost is that we are getting a slight improvement to an already good class of light cruisers. And it was totally my plan all along to do one last ship on the scout cruiser hull, but based off of either the Vatican or Ravioli, depending on which type actually did better in battles. And we have already proven which one does better in battles. Time and time again, before even the sinking, the Raviolis. So, it is with my power as the Admiral of the Navy that I am going to take an order of improved raviolis from the Fiat Company. As soon as UAD is done trying to kill itself, that is. So, ravioli. View the design because it is getting copied and then given some quick upgrade, lots different things to it, I should say. AKA I'd also see if we have any sort of updates that could be put onto the hull because of the lighter weight stuff are these days. So yeah, the oil forced engines making it that we could have only 2 funnels now. The auxiliary there. That's all okay. Yeah. The only thing I'm going to do is, no, I won't. I'm actually just wondering what improvements are actually needed. Well, maybe using the extra weight, we can more compartmentalize this design to maximum bulkheads. Give the crew a better quarters. And maybe bet ourselves in another 6 point. Well, bet ourselves in another 3.1 inch gun there. And bet ourselves in a 3.1 inch gun there. That bit forward. That's as far forward as it can go. Well, in true ravioli fashion, even if it's just now redo of the raviolis into a sort of better ship. No, that isn't going to work. I'm actually thinking though, maybe if I do this smaller tower here, I could then possibly fit in one final barbette there. And just for laughs, as we all know, the fact that the raviolis are always balanced out by a 2-inch gun, even their improvement design will be balanced out with a 2-inch gun. Or switch out that running joke. No, actually, we'll keep in that running tradition of our light cruisers get leveled out by a 2-inch gun. Yep, everything's okay there. It's okay there. Although these are going to be very long guns now. They're going to be 6-inch 53s. So are these lengthwise going to be long? For their type 3-inch 31. No, I cannot actually afford that. Right, where's that 2-inch gun again? Perfect. This isn't going to be known as Monzabano as the Monzabano is still up. The Barai. Or BT1, which there are going to be 4 of these improved raviolis that will be constructed. Yep. 4 of those, as was said. This one is our RDM1. RDM1, that's its designation. I forgot to designate that, so RDM1. And corner is BT2. Falco is BT4. Oh, BT3 I mean. BT3. BT4. 13 months' time, and they will be the combination of the ravioli type and all its refits. While actually keeping the actual raviolis in their original state. Okay. September moves into October, and we shall now see if the Austro-Hungarians will accept our peace treaty, chat. If anyone's here. More Brother Monroe uploads. Compares to Elder, Scrooge and others. Does that make really girls in the front? I think I might try with the Pacific Fleet to force an engagement with Japan. Because, to be honest, the Japs are not doing anything against us. We're not doing anything against them. Why not actually do stuff against each other? Like, we're at war and everything. So if AH doesn't agree, we at least have a few battles with them to go through. But knowing them, it's in their best interest, if they do agree to the peace treaties, point a whole lot of 14-inch guns and the occasional 12-inch gun at them. As they are signing the deal of the peace treaty. But yeah, to think that it's very persuasive when you have massive battleship caliber guns pointed at you. The Austro-Hungarian government also collapses because they have to give us a peace treaty deal. We'll take your battleships. Thinking about it, you can keep the updated pre-dreadnoughts. We'll just take all your capital battleships, like your most important ones of the dreadnought type, that all immediately get to the scrappers anyway. And there we go, we have 190 million, a positive 6 million in budget. And America is also pulled out with us. Okay. So we're only with Russia and Japan. But we have our fleet up here at Petropavlovsk, which is overcapped, but rendezvous there in a turn. And hopefully we get to see the pizza again in a battle. Yeah, the Austro-Hungarians have now lost their entire fleet of dreadnought type battleships. I think I did something sneaky, just leaving them with old pre-dreadnoughts, and Colombo is 6 months in repair. I don't want to get rid of Colombo because she's been an important part of the Navy for nigh on 2 decades. Like, been a part of the Navy for near on 2 decades. The battleships that are supposed to replace her haven't really performed well. Then she's costing me money for repairs. I'll continue the repairs in Colombo. I am making this declaration now. Either the drakes go to museums after any wars are completed, or they get sunk in battle. Museum or sunk in battle. They're going to be their only fate, and I will set that in. I'll put that. The role-playing reasons, of course, as a decree, royal decree, so that then, if anyone does attempt to scrap the ship, they immediately incur the wrath of the Italian monarchy. Yeah, just to think that it's still a monarchy for Italy because World War One never happened, and then, which meant Mussolini never took over really. And okay, so the Japs have got a fleet of 2 battle cruisers out there. That's pretty much it. 2 battle cruisers, the Ontake class as they're known as, so policies. Let's see how many ships Japan actually. That's their only ships they have in service. 2 battle cruisers. Okay. This time I'm sending the excess budget to go towards crew training because we are losing crew training. I think that might be part of the reason why the Aragons and that have been having their issues, because crew training has been down. The Empire of Japan has clashed with Germany. What does that mean? Not much, because it's only a torpedo boat, so Japan wouldn't have lost their 2 battle cruisers. Unless, of course, it's a very lucky ship, but if this Tarsus battle is what I think it is, then Japan are going to lose their only 2 ships. Their only 2 ships, period, I should say, because they could be building more. No, it isn't the vessel I thought it was. Also resolve that then, as it's a destroyer versus destroyer, and I don't do those. Turbo electric drives. Yes. It's my favourite engine type. Decrease focus on that, increase focus on that. Give me the better 2-inch guns. Get me the better crew training, thank you. Well, honestly thinking about it, if Japan only has 3 battle cruisers active right now, then aren't we essentially blockading them already? move you guys across a bit. And as we go into 1920, we have fully ensured that our ships are all oil powered, so nope, no coal powered vessel has slipped through the cracks. Especially seeing as we've gotten rid of all captured enemy vessels. Which means that the entire navy is as I wanted, running on oil by 1920. Japan and Russia have already clashed. Russia and Britain have clashed. I have made a decision on what is going to be done with the Aragon battleship I've got here. Because, if I'm being completely honest, the Aragons have been a complete disappointment. I'm gonna send the Severus Snape back to Italy, and then the entire Aragon class is going to go in for massive reconstruction. And I mean massive reconstruction. Or Snape might have a bit of a wait. Or might never actually get said refit, because fleet meeting. And we blockade Japan. This is funny. Yeah, only 2 destroyers, which are more than likely going to run anyway, so... So yeah, if they do run, then good for us. We don't have to do much, but... I'm going to send up Drake and Napoli and return the Severus Snape. Well, actually, this entire fleet looks as if it needs returning. Well, some members of it, anyway. Bonzabano. Yeah, what is it with all my capital ships here? Yes, I'm including pizza in the capital ships. And they're already damaged. The only undamaged ships are my destroyers. Do they hit mines? Would be typical. Okay, then my plan has changed slightly. We are going to have to send the materials via transport ship to Petropavlovsk, and the Snape is going to be refit at Petropavlovsk. Pizza, though, is going to be making a voyage that she is all too familiar with by this point in her career. Well, I say all too familiar with. she only did the voyage once, and it ended up her being ran aground off Santa Cruz to save her. But what it is, for those of you who don't know, is sending the pizza home the long way around. What I mean by long way around is through the Panama Canal instead of through the Suez Canal. They cool 21.5 knots fast. They are insane. Everyone in the fleet here, you are all to head. Each one of you but Pizza is to head back to Petropavlovsk. And the Pizza, as I said, is taking the long way home. UAD, why are you doing this to me? I just feel like quitting right now with all these problems and just going to a new game entirely. I think I might do that. The only thing stopping me actually is the wanting to continue with the promise of not scrapping a series before it's completed. February of 1920 brings me to have the order of the Aragon refit be commenced. As a look into what is actually required for our doctrine these days, the Aragons are not compliant. That is the first of the changes to the ship. That replaced with that. Replaced as well with a 27 knot top speed. Also be made slightly thinner. And herein lies the major problem that plagued these things before. The offset. We actually don't need a second funnel. There. In all honesty, but no. What's supposed to happen there? Replace that tower. Replace that funnel. Keep the speed. The secondary gun armament is to be increased. auto refit. See what all manner of horribleness is going to come out of this. Oh my. Redesign. That also refit. Exit. Exit without saving, yes. You know what? I'm done for today. Silent service going silent.